Hello, fellow teachers. It's Hope. And today, we're going to talk about student props. You may have seen my previous video where we discussed the proper use of props. But today, we're going to be talking about props from a slightly different perspective, from the perspective of the student. Student props is a term that I came up with after having a continuous power struggle with a certain regular student over control of the screen. Andy, I can't see you. Could you move that, please? Thank you, Andy. Andy. Hello, Andy. Thank you, Andy. Andy, where are you? Many of you may have had similar struggles with your students, where the student is constantly putting things in front of your face or playing with things, and you can't get their attention onto what you want to show them. After this student continuously held up tiny things in front of the camera, it finally occurred to me, these are his props. Every day I'm having so much fun playing with my props. But whenever Andy plays with his props, I tell him to stop. How is that fair? It's times like these that it's good to step back and look at our role as an online English teacher in the first place. What are our classroom goals? I want my students to learn English, and I want them to have fun. In the case of Andy and myself, I was accomplishing neither. So I knew something had to change. My students needed to be doing both of these things, and if they couldn't do both, they at least needed to do one of these things. I decided we would have fun. Now, with my new goal of having fun, whenever Andy would introduce a new object into the classroom, I went with it. Obviously, whatever Andy is holding up to the camera is what Andy is interested in. And I want Andy to have fun, so I started to engage him. What is it, Andy? Yeah, what is that? What do you have? Andy, I see yellow. You have a yellow square. Good job, Andy. Can you say yellow square? Now, we are doing two things that I like to make sure we do in my class. We are learning English and having fun. After the success with Andy, I started thinking, if I can have a conversation with a student about a tiny scrap of yellow paper, we can have a conversation about anything they bring to the classroom. Take it as a challenge. Your student brings it to class, you incorporate it into the vocabulary. I see a pig. The pig is pink. Pig starts with the letter P. Is the pig big or small? Does a pig fit in an igloo? Pig. Can the pig swim? Where is the pig's nose? Does the pig belong? Would you take a pig on a trip to Texas in an RV? Why? Why not? I think you get the point. Now, not only do I welcome students bringing their props into the class, I encourage it. I know Angel has a wand, and so when I give out stars, I ask Angel, "Where's your wand?" And she brings it out, and we give her the stars together. I had another student who liked to bring out whatever was on the PowerPoint and show it to me, and I would see Mom's hand try to pull it off screen. And I would say, "No, it's okay. Zebra, good job." And then I would leave in the feedback, "It's okay if she brings the props to class." And now, every time I meet with the student, she has her tomato or her zucchini or her zebra or her orange, whatever we're talking about, and she learns the vocabulary so much faster, and she's having fun. And aren't those my two goals? I want to leave you with 5 reasons you should incorporate student props into your classroom. After that, I've got a challenge for you. We should allow the student to bring their props because it means that they are imitating us. As a teacher, I bring my props into the classroom and the student brings theirs. They are imitating me, and this is the first step to learning for them in an online classroom. They will often imitate us physically before they imitate us verbally. We should encourage the use of student props because it may be the only means a student has of communicating with us. The student wants to say whatever's on their mind, and they can't because they don't have the verbal skills yet. The best they can do is show you and involve you in their life and in what they're interested in. We should take advantage of the students' props because, whether we like it or not, their props can illustrate our vocabulary as well as ours can. I know you've put time into gathering what you wanted to show the students. They put time into gathering what they wanted to show you too. We should value student props because it empowers our students. We want our students to think critically, so when they have an idea, make them feel like their idea is good. Number 5, and maybe the most important reason we use student props, is because the prop that the student brings is the prop they are focused on. Choose your battles. You may never get the child focused on what you brought to class, but the child is already focused on what he or she brought to class. Okay, so here's the challenge. The next time a student brings a prop into class, you make it your prop. Listen, if I can do it with a scrap of yellow paper, you can do it with whatever they may bring. It's going to take some creativity and some fast thinking. I want to hear about how you incorporated your student props into the classroom. I can't wait to hear what the student brought and how you used it to help them accomplish our 2 goals of learning English and having fun. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.